Hi everyone, it's Lisa here. I'm a new YouTuber. I'm really excited. I'm going to be doing my first video on eyebrows and what products I use. I just switched up my new eyebrow routine with new products and I really like it, and I wanted to show you guys because I know I'm really big on my eyebrows being filled in. So I want to show you guys my everyday eyebrow and let's get started. Alright everybody, here we go. I'm going to start. First, I'm going to go ahead and outline my brows with my spiked eyebrow pencil from MAC. You just go ahead and you just outline the shape of your eyebrows or how they trim them and how they wax them. Mine are, to tell you the truth, a little different on each side, so I try to make them matching. So you go ahead and just do the outline on the top and the bottom. You fill in if you need to a little bit, and then what you'll do is you'll go ahead and get the spoolie, and you'll go ahead and just, just blend it in, make sure it's all even. Next, you'll go ahead and just take it's your Makeup Forever Professional Aqua Brow. Go ahead and take some, put some on your wrist, and then I'll go ahead and take one of my angle brushes. You go ahead and tap it and you lightly fill it in and make sure it's blended and make sure it's even on both brows. Because you use very little, you don't need a lot to go ahead and fill in your eyebrows with this because it's very strong and you don't want your eyebrows to look too dark. So you go ahead and just put it right on your wrist and you just dip and make sure you fill it in as lightly as you possible. Just light strokes, lightly just brush your eyebrows in and make sure it's filled in how you would like. Next, you go ahead and just take the spoolie again and make sure it's all evenly coated and make sure it's even on both sides. If there's any corrections you need to make, just make sure you do that. You will sometimes have some left. Okay, the next step, I have True Match concealer and it is W678 medium dark, and you'll go ahead and take it as close to my complexion. You'll go ahead and just take your small eyebrow brush that I have from e.l.f. You'll go ahead and just outline your eyebrows and make sure there's no mess ups or cleanups, or even if you don't have freshly arched eyebrows, you can go ahead and cover it up with concealer. You go ahead and just make sure you get all the spots. I do it on both top and bottom just to make sure my eyebrows are precise and make sure I don't have any hairs left out or anything needs to be out. Once I do that, I'll go ahead and take my eyebrow brush again and I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and blend in some more. I found some spots that weren't filled in the way that I wanted to, and I do once I put the concealer on just to make sure. There's one more time because after you do the concealer, you just need to go ahead and start. So once I get finished with that, I'll take my eyebrow brush again and you go ahead and just blend going downward for the bottom underneath your eyebrow, and then on the top I would stroke outward just to make sure I don't get any concealer into my eyebrows. Go ahead and just blend in and blend in more. Once you completed doing that, you want to make sure you just blend it very well because you do not want a halo effect, which is very common. You want it to look as natural as possible. And for me, to make it look as natural as possible, I go ahead and take my fingers and go ahead and blend it in and just keep shading until I feel as though it's very natural looking, and make sure I don't have any strong lines from the concealer. Make sure there's no messes. If there's anything I need to fix up, I'll go ahead and blend it. Thanks guys. That's my eyebrow tutorial. Bye.